Hello and welcome to this video on how to write a paragraph step by step. In this video, we will be covering the basics of how to write a well-structured and effective paragraph. Whether you're a student or a professional, writing paragraph is an essential skill that can be used in any variety of contexts. By following these steps, you'll be able to write paragraphs that are clear, concise, and engaging. So whoever you are, if you are a student or a professional or a teacher, you need to know how to write a paragraph. Especially this one is very beneficial and useful for students as they need to write paragraphs. So step by step, we will cover the steps that you need to follow to write an engaging and an effective paragraph. Step one, first and most important, I can say, is in writing a paragraph is to understand the topic and purpose of your writing. If you don't understand the topic, of course, you may not be able to write a paragraph, or you find yourself in vague. This will help you to focus on your ideas and create a clear and coherent paragraph. If you understand the topic, of course, you can do it. Ask yourself questions such as, what's the main idea of my paragraph? What do I want to communicate to my audience? What's the tone or style of my writing? By understanding these questions, the purpose of your paragraph, also, you can create a clear and effective opening sentence. Of course, if you don't understand the topic, you may not be able to write a good paragraph. You may not be able to write a good opening. So that's the first step to know what you want to write about. The second step is brainstorm and gathering ideas. Before starting writing a paragraph, everyone needs to have a brainstorm. Why do we need brainstorm? Of course, to gather as much as ideas possible for the writing. Once you understand the purpose of your paragraph, it's time to brainstorm and gather ideas. This involves what? Writing down notes on ideas related to your topic. Don't care about the grammatical or spelling mistakes when you brainstorm, because usually the main aim of brainstorm is about gathering the ideas. It's not about to write a good structure of English or to write a good structure sentence, something like that. So this can include researching your topic, reflecting on your personal experience. By gathering ideas, you can create a strong and engaging paragraph that draws your reader in. Of course, maybe you know that we have 3 types of brainstorms. So it depends on you which one you like or which one you choose to gather ideas. We have free writing brainstorms, we have mapping brainstorms, we have listing brainstorms. So it depends on yourself which one you like to choose to gather ideas. So this step is important to gather as much as ideas for your report, for writing your paragraph. Then the next step, step 3 comes, which is what? After the brainstorm and gathering the ideas, it's time to what? To organize your thoughts, your ideas. In this step is about what to organize your ideas into a clear and logical structure. Of course, everyone, maybe you also know that when we have brainstorm, we don't care about the structure, the grammar, the spelling, these kind of things. It's about gathering ideas. That's why we have this step. So here we need to organize the ideas that we collected through the brainstorming. So this step involves what? Creating an outline or a plan for your paragraph. think about the main points you want to make and the supporting evidences or examples you can use to back up your ideas. When you gather the ideas through the brainstorming, it doesn't mean we need to write all of the ideas that we gathered. Maybe we gather a lot of ideas that we may not use all of them, and of course we do not use all of them in writing the paragraph. That's why we need to have a good plan, to have a good outline, which kind or which one of the ideas we need to choose to write an effective paragraph. Sorry. By organizing your thoughts, of course, you can create a coherent and easy to follow paragraph. Of course, you know that for a basic paragraph, we have the following statement, different elements. Each paragraph starts with the topic sentence. Then the lattice, we can just imagine that the lattice is the first supporting detail. Tomato, it can be called the second supporting detail. Meat and cheese can be called third supporting detail, and the bottom means concluding sentence. So we can say a paragraph includes three main parts. First, it's called the topic sentence. Sometimes also it's called introduction, but it's usually called topic sentence. The body. In body, sometimes we have one supporting detail. We may have two, we may have three. It depends on the type of the paragraph, or it depends on the writer how many details he wants to put in the paragraph. And the last part is what concluding sentence. So every paragraph includes these three different parts. Okay, let's start from the first one. Step 4. It comes to about to write after gathering the ideas, after writing an outline. Now it's time to start your writing. So you need to write the topic sentence. The topic sentence is the first part of your paragraph. Usually it comes in the first sentence of the paragraph. Usually it comes in the first sentence. It's important to make it engaging and interesting, because usually people, when they read your paragraph, they start from the first sentence. If it's not interesting, of course they may not continue reading it. So that's why it's very important to make it interesting and engaging to the readers. So start with a strong topic sentence that hooks your reader and makes them want to keep reading. So just like your first sentence should be like a hook. How a hook can catch a fish, so your first sentence also needs to catch the readers and get their attention to continue reading the rest of the paragraph. This could be so this hook, of course, can be a fact, it can be a quote, or it can be an interesting statistic related to your topic. Also, you can provide some information after the topic sentence about the topic sentence just to support it. Next step 5, is to write the body. As I said, the body of a paragraph, it depends. We can't say there are only 3 supporting details or 2 supporting details or 1. It depends on the paragraph, or sometimes on the writer of the paragraph. So the body of your paragraph is where you provide the main points and evidence to support your argument. Each point should be written in a separate paragraph. Each point should be written differently, separately from the other one. Use examples, evidence to support the main to support the main idea of your topic sentence. And then we come to the conclusion. Writing the conclusion is the next step, step 6. The conclusion is the final part of your paragraph. It's important to wrap up your ideas and leave lasting impression on your reader. When you write the conclusion, of course, it should be effective to the readers. So in the concluding sentence, you have to re-summarize and restate the main idea of your topic sentence. But be careful, never repeat the same idea with the same words. So always try to avoid these repeating the same sentences or the same phrases. Always try to just carry the idea and using different words to carry the main idea of the topic sentence. After the conclusion is not the end. We have the last step, and it is step 7. Edit and revise. Never submit your paragraph directly to your instructor. Always have an edit and revise your paragraph. Once you have written your paragraph, it's important to edit and revise it. This involves checking for grammar, spelling errors, making sure that your ideas are clear and concise. Read through your paragraph several times. Consider getting feedback from someone else. You can have peer review as well, because sometimes we may not be able to identify or to know about our mistakes. That's why it's a good idea to give to your friend to check it for you. By editing and revising your paragraph, you can create a polished and effective piece of writing. In summary, at the end, writing a paragraph involves several key steps, as we talked about. Includes you need to understand the topic and the purpose of your writing. Then we need to have a brainstorming and gathering ideas. Organize your thoughts. Writing after organizing your thoughts, of course, in organizing your thoughts, as we said, you write an outline or a plan for your paragraph. Then you write your topic sentence, and then we come to write the body. The body depends, as we said, on types of paragraph. And then we have the conclusion, and then we have editing and revising. So if you follow these types of writing, of course, you can write a good and an effective type of paragraph. Here we have an example of a paragraph. Imagine that you are given a title, My Hobby. So before starting writing, you have to understand, we said, the topic. What do you mean by my hobby? After understanding the topic and the purpose of the topic, then you start gathering ideas and brainstorming and gathering ideas. In this one, you have to know what's your hobby, what's the thing that you must like more than anything else in your life. So after gathering the ideas, you need to collect many ideas, and then you need to organize the ideas. Now let's talk about this paragraph. This is an example, a sample of a paragraph. Gardening is my favorite hobby. Okay, this is the topic sentence, because our topic is about what? Hobby. Gardening is my favorite hobby. In the first sentence, you tell the reader that this is the topic sentence, and this is the main idea of the paragraph. You need to talk about gardening, and that's your favorite hobby. And then we come to, in the body, we come to the detail, and we give examples and evidence to support the main idea of the topic sentence. I own a small plot of land next to our house. I cultivate gardening there. Every day I spend half an hour gardening. After returning from my morning walk, I go to my garden with a spade and a bucket of water. I prepare the soil, prune the plants, and water them. I also use insecticides and fertilizers. My heart leaps with joy when I see the plants swaying in the wind. So up to here, this is called the body. We see that all of the sentences, they are all supporting the idea, the main idea of the topic sentence, and that's gardening as your favorite, as my favorite hobby. We don't have a sentence that does not support that idea. All of them, they support that idea. And at the end, we said that we need to have a concluding sentence. And this is the concluding sentence. I feel heavenly pleasure as I watch them grow day by day. Again, it's restating the main idea of gardening, but in different words. You are restating that you feel very happy as it's your favorite hobby. You feel very happy to see that your garden grows day by day. This is the end of the video. I hope you get enjoyed and benefit from my video. If you have any question about writing the paragraph or any part of my video, you just write down in the comment and I'll do my best to reply as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and for giving me your time to watch my video. Thanks again.